Uh, Hello and welcome everyone. We have with us our spin bowling coach Mr. Sairaj Bahutule. We'll take one question at a time. Usual drills, phones on silent or airplane mode. Who wants to go first?
Sairaj bhai, your thoughts on how the spinners operated on a pitch which wasn't quite helpful for them, hard work for everyone. And secondly, thoughts on Kuldeep Yadav not bowling in the second innings and retiring out after just 15 balls. Is everything okay fitness wise, and why did he not bowl in the second innings?
Okay, firstly, I think the bowlers had a great opportunity to go down and express themselves on a pitch which was slightly on a flatter side in the first day, but as the days went by, there was more turn onto it, and definitely a good outing for the spinners. Kuldeep bowled almost 20 overs, in the sense 18 in the match and about 2-3 overs before the game also. He had a very good outing, and he just wanted to take a break in terms of just understanding how his body is at. And the rest of the spinners got that opportunity, and they bowled their overs. One bowled 14, Manav bowled about 14-15 overs, Jaddu bowled about 14-15 overs. So they got a very good outing. They understood how the pitch reacts, and I think it was a great prep for them.
No fitness concern.
Uh,
Coach, 3 hard-fought days of cricket we have seen here. So, what are the objectives you wanted to achieve out of this game? And at the end of this game, do you think that all the objectives have been achieved?
So I think I mentioned this earlier also. I think preparation is a very integral part of coming on any tour. The reason of us coming at this particular juncture is to make sure that we adapt to the conditions, understand how the pitches are. Most few of the guys have come here, experienced guy. Jaddu has already played here, but the new guys like Manav and the few other Sairaj Jain, they need to just adapt to what will be the ideal lines, what will be the ideal lengths, and obviously the field sets, which is very much important. I think this helps in our preparation to get into the Galle test match, and I think they used the 3 days brilliantly.
Yeah, so I think obviously there was an air of concern when Shubman got hit in that nets on Thursday. He did not take the field on day one and day two of the practice match, but he looked excellent in touch when he batted. And prior to the day's play, you were seeing him giving catching practice, and he was catching the ball with one hand, his left hand. Obviously, he was not risking his right hand, the hand on which he got injured. So, what on Shubman's is the team management happy with how the things went?
Yeah, I think it was just a precaution more than anything else, and he's been absolutely fine. He's been doing his training, and the management decided that we could just take that precaution of not putting him into that first day. And I think everything, the way he batted in the second innings was again, flawless, and he's very much ready for the test match.
And coach, there were a lot of objectives, I suppose, with this game and the preparations. Can you elaborate on those objectives which you guys had when you arrived here in this stadium and after these hard-fought 3 days games? If you can elaborate on those?
I just said earlier also that it's all about adaptation. Whenever there is a series, if you get that opportunity to go early and just understand the conditions, spend time in the center, like what we got this opportunity. We really need to thank the Sri Lankan board also. They put up a good team against us, and everybody could go there and bat and bowl and spend time on the field, because in conditions like these you need to really go out there and field for 90 overs, bat for different amount of sessions, and once you adapt to that, then it will be, the preparation is much better for any test match you're playing.
साराज भाई इस प्रैक्टिस सेशन के दौरान देखा शुभमन आज जब बैटिंग कर रहे थे तो स्पेशली स्पिनर्स के खिलाफ ही कर रहे थे पर्टिकुलर चीज़ों तो और आप लोग एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे श्रीलंका का मतलब स्पिन का ही अटैक होगा और दूसरी चीज़ ये समझना चाह रहा था कि लोअर ऑर्डर के बैट्समैन को भी काफ़ी बैटिंग प्रैक्टिस चाहे नेट्स हो चाहे ग्राउंड में उसके पीछे बताएंगे
आई थिंक शुभमन अपने प्रिपरेशन को बहुत सीरियसली लेता है, एंड ही इज़ अ वेरी meticulous boy, and he understands that whatever is the demand for that particular series with the attack which has been successful for the Sri Lankan team, उसका प्रिपरेशन अकॉर्डिंगली होता है. सो जो नेट बॉलर्स हमारे साथ आए हैं उनको एक अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है शुभमन को बॉलिंग डालने की, और हम लोग एक थोड़े थोड़े सिनारियोज कर रहे थे जिससे शुभमन रिस्पॉन्ड कर रहा था, एंड आई थिंक दिस हेल्प्स हिम टू प्रिपेयर, एंड वही हमारी कोशिश थी. और लोअर ऑर्डर बैटर जो बॉलर्स जो है, अभी देखा आपने कि गुरनूर ने भी अच्छी बैटिंग की, सिराज ने भी अच्छी बैटिंग की, तो एक प्रोसेस रहता है सारे लो ऑर्डर बैट्समैन जो बॉलर्स जो है बेसिकली जो लो ऑर्डर में बैटिंग करते हैं उनका भी कंट्रीब्यूशन जो होगा वो टेस्ट मैच में हमेशा एक अच्छी टोटल को अचीव करने के लिए बहुत यूज़फुल होता है. सो एंड दैट इज़ द एंटायर प्रोसेस. वी आर encouraging them to bat as much as possible in the nets and see how they can contribute towards the team score.
We take last couple of questions.
Coach, the performance of Dekhan, of course, under the circumstances with Sai Sudarshan not like there. So, how big a sigh of relief is that since Devdutt had scored that 100 and expected to bat in a much limited match?
I think whoever gets that opportunity, Devdutt got this opportunity. He expressed himself. He batted beautifully, and he's ready to whatever the decision. Once we go to Galle, we'll see the pitch, and whatever decision has to be taken, it will be. But he's got those runs behind him. He's got the confidence behind him. Now, whether we take it, whether he gets into the 11 is something which we will decide only at Galle.
कुछ WTC के लिहाज से भी ये सीरीज बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. क्या आप लोग WTC के लिहाज से सीरीज को देख रहे हैं या फिर वन गेम एट अ टाइम देख रहे हैं? टीम मैनेजमेंट किस तरीके से तैयारी कर रही है और किस तरीके से?
See, I think everybody knows that we are fifth at the moment and WTC का साइकिल जो है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट साइकिल रहता है और हर एक सीरीज़ इंपॉर्टेंट रहती है. तो हमारी कोशिश रहती है कि वी बैक ऑफ द माइंड वी डेफिनेटली वांट टू गो देयर एंड विन एंड बी अ पार्ट ऑफ द फाइनल्स एंड विन द WTC ऑल्सो. द ओनली थिंग इज़ दैट हम लोग जैसे आपने कहा कि वो प्रोसेस ओरिएंटेड है. हम वन गेम एट अ टाइम देखेंगे, सी हाउ वी कैन प्ले द सीरीज़ टू आवर पोटेंशियल एंड विन इट and slowly and steadily get there.
We take last two questions.
Sairaj bhai, obviously, since you are the spin bowling coach, obviously a lot on the spin bowlers. And Manav Sutar has been phenomenal ever since he made his first debut against Afghanistan. Ravindra Jadeja is making a comeback. We all know he has a wealth of experience behind him. Kuldeep Yadav, unfortunately, missed out in that series against England in England. So, what on this three left-arm spinners and also Sairaj Jain? Could we see him getting an opportunity in goal because conditions in goal might just favor the spinner?
I think that call will be taken only once we reach Galle. But all four spinners have that uniqueness. We've got experience with Jaddu. We've got great accuracy levels with with Manav Sutar, and obviously Saransh has got experience. He's performed really well in domestic cricket, and that is how he's earned his spot. And that experience will help us in making that decision if it's needed. And Kuldeep, being a wrist spinner, it always helps to have a wrist spinner in the side so that there is variety. And all the four bowlers are looking forward to the test match. So we'll decide only once we reach Galle.
One absolute final question.
Will the net bowlers continue to travel for the entire test series or will they be released?
I think the decision will be taken shortly, but generally, I think maybe they will be there till the first test match. But because the Dulip Trophy and all these tournaments are starting back home, so they need to prepare for that.